we are going to start off. If you'd like a bolster ramp, feel free to grab a bolster ramp. Otherwise, we are going to start off just lying down. Right on down, rolling right on back all the way down. And actually, I'm going to go all the way down here. So whatever is most comfortable for you here. So find that comfortable lying down space. Take a nice deep breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. Big deep breath in, breathing deep into your belly. And exhale. Keep going at your own pace with your breath here. And as you exhale, let's start to soften through our face. Let the face relax, right there through your forehead, down through your jaw. Your mouth might fall open, and that's okay. Just let that jaw relax. Your tongue will fall away from the roof of your mouth. Let that relaxing feeling travel down your neck and into your shoulders as they make their way to the mat. Softening through our chest and our bellies. Relax through the hips and the glutes and our quads. Let the arms fall off to the side. Your feet might turn out as you relax through your legs. And then from here on your next inhale, go ahead and bring your feet into butterfly. Bottoms of the feet together, thighs fall open to the outside. Only if this is comfortable. If this is a little too much for your hips, for your your hip flexors, go ahead and bring something under your thighs and just loosen that butterfly a little bit, finding a comfortable place. Nice big inhale and exhale, get heavy through those legs. Every exhale, let those legs just sink a little closer to the floor. Check in on that lower back. Make sure your lower back is comfortable. And gently bring your hands to the outsides of your thighs. And as you inhale, slowly guide your legs back together. And then gently windshield wipe your legs from the right and then to the left, warming up our lower back, into our glutes, a little glute massage here if that feels good. And then on an inhale, let's bring those legs into our chest, giving our legs a nice big hug. And gently rock from side to side here if that feels good, or hands on your knees and move your back in a little circle. Waking up that lower part of our body here. And a nice big squeeze in of those legs, and on an inhale, go ahead and rock right on up or roll to the side and come on. And then extend those legs out in front of us here. Sitting up nice and tall. As we inhale, let's lift through our pelvic floor here. Roll our shoulders away, and let's keep those shoulders rolling back. We're a little active in our legs now. If you'd like to go even more active, just point those toes towards you. But keep those shoulders rolling. And then roll those shoulders forward. Relax those shoulders down away from our ears. And then inhale it. Sweep the arms up, lifting those ribs off those hips. Exhale, hinging forward from those hips just a little bit. If that's a little too much for your lower back, you can kind of curve into your lower back here if you need to. Curving forward, that is. Then eventually make your way all the way around until you're touching your toes, your shin, or the floor. As you inhale, let that heart press forward, let the shoulders slide away from your ears. And exhale, sink just a little deeper toward those legs if you can stand it. If it's a little too intense, you can point one toe forward, one toe back, giving one leg a rest at a time here. Big inhale and sink just a little more. And exhale, release those hands to the mat. Inhale, gently walk it back. Let's bring those legs in and exhale, roll around into a tabletop. Bringing our knees right below our hips here, hip distance apart, little cushion under your knees if you need it. Bringing our hands shoulder distance apart, pressing out through our palms and anchoring through our fingers. Spinning our triceps in toward our ears here. That's a little much if it's bothering your shoulders or bothers your wrists at all. You can bring your hands forward a little bit, but as you do that, make sure you don't put the weight into your wrists. Make sure you keep that weight in the palms out through those fingers. So do what's right in your body here. Scooping our belly forward as we flatten out through our lower back. Bring our head into neutral. And with an inhale, feel free to sink right into cow when you're ready. Let that chest drop toward the floor, pulling it forward, and like you're trying to get that heart past your shoulder blades. Head lifts up. As you exhale, tuck that chin into your chest as the heart pulls back through the shoulder blades of the cat. Let your head relax here. Inhale, sink back into cow. You exhale, move back into cat. Really press into the earth, moving, letting it help you move into cat. If it feels better for you to bend at your elbows as you sink into cow and press yourself back up as you move into cat, you can do that. We'll kind of get you a little fired up through your belly, warming up through your spine, warming up through your arms. Moving at your own pace in these cats and cows here. If you want to do a bigger, more exaggerated movement, you can absolutely do that. Maybe your hips slide all the way back to your heels. And right on into neutral here. As we exhale, let's anchor into our right palm here. Getting nice and long, getting ready for thread the needle. Then inhale, let's sweep that left arm on up. Exhale, left arm slides under the right, gently coming onto our cheek and our shoulder here. Checking on our neck, making sure our head and neck are comfortable here. If you need extra support for your neck, by all means, get a little pillow or roll up a blanket or a towel and place that under your neck. You want to keep that well supported. And now from here, you can bring that right arm out over your ear or sweep that right arm up and bring it around your back, seeing if you can tuck your hand into your hip crease. Again, do what's right for you here. And with an exhale, let's roll that right shoulder open toward the ceiling if that feels good for you. Every exhale, see if you can open just a little bit more. And let's sweep that right arm up. Exhale it back to the mat. Press that palm in. Inhale back into tabletop. Exhale, anchoring through that left palm. And inhale, send that right arm up. Exhale, right arm under the left. And then inhale, left arm reaches out over your ear, or left arm comes on up and wraps behind you. Tucking that left hand into your hip crease. Roll that left shoulder open. Nice, easy breathing. Taking care that your head and neck are comfortable. And inhale the left arm up. Exhale back to the mat. Press the palm in. Inhale into tabletop. And then on our next inhale, let's flip those toes. And exhale, head into our first downward dog here. We're pressing those palms into the mat. Spinning those triceps in toward our ears. Head and neck are relaxed. So give that little nod yes and little nod no. You're feeling really tight in those hamstrings. You can keep your legs bent a little bit here. As you inhale, lift those hips on up as if they're being pulled up toward the ceiling. As you exhale, press back to those thighs as you let your heels head toward the mat. Pedal it out here if you need to. Keep a slight bend in the knees if that feels good for you. Every inhale, see if you can lift through those hips just a little bit more. And exhale, continue to sink through those heels. And let's go ahead and all move into stillness for just a couple of breaths. Then on your next inhale, let's come high onto the balls of our feet here. And exhale, really kind of roll through our belly here. Like we're pulling our belly button and we're rolling forward. At the same time, we're stepping forward into our forward fold. So you can come on out as far as you need to here for your legs to make it comfortable for the back of your legs. Or come on in nice and close if that feels good for you. Maybe some wrist circles here after that first downward dog. I think I was pressing into my right wrist a little too much. Take a nice big inhale and exhale. Head sink down just a little bit more. Check in on that head and neck. And then from here, if you'd like to go elbow to elbow and take those little twists from side to side, you can do that. Your arms frame your head here as your head and neck totally relax. And exhale, releasing those arms, really pressing those feet into the mat. Inhale, slowly roll on up. Head and neck are the last thing to rise. Exhale as you get to the top. Now we fix our pants, right? Bring our arms up to the side. Relax those shoulders and make our way into our mountain pose. So whatever's comfortable for you. Feet are usually hip distance apart. Toes and knees are facing forward. Feet are pressing into the mat. Belly is scooping forward. Arms are off to the side. We're just going to inhale as we sweep the arms on up. And as we bring our arms up, let the shoulders drop down away from your ears. Reaching up. Flip the palms out and exhale. Press the air away. And inhale. Sweep those arms on up. And exhale. Press the air away. Inhale. And exhale. Couple more here. Big inhale. You're gathering up the sun. And exhale, we're pressing it away. One more time here. And exhale, press it away. And then inhale, sweep the arms on up. We're going to move through our half sun salutation. Exhale, hinging forward. You can hinge right from your hips, or if you feel better, if it feels better in your body, you can kind of just roll on down, coming all the way into that forward fold. From here, we'll inhale into our half lift. So you want to pull in at that belly button, kind of let that travel up through your spine, out to your head and neck until you're gazing out in front of you. Half lift. And then exhale, forward fold. Press those feet into the mat and inhale, sweep the arms on up. And exhale your hands to your heart center. And inhale. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Press those feet in and inhale, sweep the arms on up. Exhale the hands back to your heart. One more time, inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Press those feet into the mat and inhale, sweep the arms on up. And exhale your hands to your heart center. All right. And relax through those shoulders. Move the legs here for a couple of bends in the knees if you need it. And then inhale, sweep the arms on up. And from here, we're moving into a chair. So send those hips back. Trying to stay as balanced on your feet. If it feels better for you to bring your toes up, you feel a little more stable, you can do that. Bring those toes on up. Pulling our belly button in, letting our spine be nice and long. Hands at our heart center. Inhale, lift through that heart. Roll those shoulders away. Nice, smooth exhale here. Now, if you'd like to bring your hands onto your thighs here, you can. We're going to do a little cat-cow breath here. So inhale, lift through our heart. Exhale, pull that heart back into our shoulder blades. Inhale, lift. Exhale, rounding through our upper back. Inhale, lift. Exhale, rounding through our back. This time, inhale, lift through the heart. And exhale, forward fold. Whew. Those chairs always get me warm. Take a nice big inhale. And exhale, sinking a little closer to those legs. Exhale, plant those hands on the mat and inhale, lift up our left leg, anchor through that right leg, lift up that left leg, and exhale, send that left leg back here into a lunge. Pressing out through our heel, pressing that thigh up toward the ceiling, our knees tracking on top of our ankle or behind our ankle if that feels better for you. Doing our best to square our hips to the front of the mat. Have a nice big inhale here, and exhale and sink into that low lunge. Flipping our back toe if that feels okay. If you're more stable with your toes up, you can do that. So do what's right for you. If you need your blocks here under your hands, go ahead and grab your blocks. Inhale, let's lift through our heart, scoop that belly forward. Remember, we're sinking into our hips here. Make sure your knee is not out over your toes. We want to stay safe on that leg, keeping our knee nice and safe. Really flexing through our back quad to take pressure off that back knee. And then inhale, send the arms on up. You can stay right here, or you can move into a little back bend. So tilt that pelvis forward. And then imagine as if you can articulate one vertebrae at a time, bring our arms behind our ears, our hands onto our hips, whatever feels best for you. And then exhale, let's hinge forward, hands to our heart. Inhale, lengthen through our spine. And exhale, let's bring that left elbow outside that right knee. Or stay forward if that feels better. If the twist is a little too much for you this morning, that's okay. Inhale, lengthen through that spine. Nice, smooth exhale as you twist. Gazing behind you as far as you can stand it. And inhale, let's sweep forward. Exhale, those hands to the mat. Inhale, flip that back toe. Lift that back leg. Bend into that back knee. And as you exhale, spring into a forward fold. Inhale into a half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Press those feet into the mat. Inhale, sweep the arms up, but you're heading into chair. Arms are up. And exhale, rise to stand. Very good. Hopefully that felt good. Here we go again. Inhale. Arms on up. Exhale, let's sink into our chair. Inhale our hands to our hearts. Roll those shoulders away. And when you're ready, on an exhale, let's bring that right elbow outside that left knee. Keeping our knees in line with each other. Make sure we're not twisting our knee or twisting our hips into it. We're just twisting right here from our shoulders. Inhale, lengthen through your spine, and exhale. Continue that twist through those shoulders. So you can sink a little deeper through those hips. And inhale back through the center. Exhale, forward fold. Have an inhale here, and exhale, anchor into our left foot. Inhale, let's bring that right leg on up, and exhale, send that right leg back into our lunge. Bending into our front leg, pulling that belly in, scooping it forward. And exhale, go ahead and sink onto your back knee. Now, if you have knee troubles, you can always just keep that back leg lifted the whole time. If you can stand that. Come on up if you can. Sweep those arms on up. And then feel free to take that back bend if it feels good to you. Inhale back to the center. Hands to your heart. Inhale, lengthening through our spine. And exhale, right elbow outside that left knee. Taking that twist. And inhale back to the center. Exhale the hands to the mat. Flip that back toe, lift that back leg. And exhale, spring into your forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Press those feet in and inhale, sweep the arms up into chair. And exhale, rise to stand. If you feel the urge to move or you need a sip of water, go ahead and grab it. And right back into our mountain pose. Inhale, sweep the arms on up. We're moving into Sun Salutation A. Exhale, we're going to take a chair here. Bring our hands to our heart. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rolling up into our half lift. Exhale, we're going to plant our hands this time and step back into our plank. Pressing those thighs up toward the ceiling. Shoulders are away from the ears. Knees on the mat if you need it. If it's a little much for your shoulders, you can shift back, giving a little angle into your arms, but keeping those palms planted. So again, do what feels right for your body. And exhale. As you lower into your chaturanga, or all the way to the mat. Tuck those arms in by your chest, slide those shoulders back, tucking your elbows in at your side. Inhale, lift through the heart. Roll the shoulders back. Pressing yourself up into baby cobra, or come all the way into upward dog. So your palms are pressing in, belly scoops forward, thighs are lifting off the mat. Inhale, flipping our toes. And exhale, pull that belly in and head on into your downward dog. Settle into this downward dog for a couple of breaths. And then inhale, extend our right leg on up. Exhale, pull that knee into the chest. As we do that, let's make room for our legs. So curve into our lower back. Bring that right heel all the way forward. Staying on the ball of our back foot, let's inhale and rise into high lunge. Pressing out to that back thigh. Legs are strong here. Inhale our hands to our heart center. Exhale, hinge forward and take that twist to our right side. Look, gazing out behind you if you can stand it. Inhale, let's come back through the center. And exhale to the other side here. If you'd like to open up for your arms, bring that right palm inside that right foot. You can do that onto a block. That works too. Inhale back through the center. Exhale your hands to the mat. Have an inhale here and exhale, flow through your vinyasa. So that's a plank, the chaturanga, or all the way down. Inhaling into upward dog. Exhale into downward dog. Taking our rest in downward dog. And let's move on to that left side. Inhale our left leg on up. Exhale, pull that knee out into our chest, making room as we bring that leg on through. Staying on the ball of our back foot. Inhale, sweeping those arms on up here, pressing out, back. Drop those shoulders away. Exhale our hands to our heart, lengthening through our spine, and bring that right elbow outside that left knee as we take that twist. Inhale back through the center. exhale, twisting to the right side. You can bring that left hand to the mat or to a block as you continue. Open up nice and wide into your twist. And exhale, let's come back through the center. Inhale here, nice and long. Exhale your hands to the mat. On your next exhale, flow through your vinyasa, or go ahead and cruise right on into downward dog. On your next inhale, look out in front of you. And get light on your toes here. And if you'd like to jump, go ahead and jump, or take a nice big step to the front of your mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, arms sweep up, hips head back into that chair pose. And exhale, rise to stand. Woo! Go ahead and move those hips a little from side to side if you need to. Little figure 8. Now we're going to come back into stillness. Step those feet out. A little more than hip distance. Turn those toes out. We're moving into a squat. Tilting that pelvis forward. Hands at your heart, and on your exhale, let's head right on down. You can rock from side to side a little bit if that feels good. Moving those hips. Sitting on blocks, bolsters, books, whatever you have if you need to. Inhale, nice and long through our spine. Exhale, heavy in those hips. Now, if you're sitting on something and you want to practice coming onto your feet, just press those feet in to give you that little lift off of whatever it is you're sitting on. And then exhale, one hand at a time, one knee at a time, back to your mat. Have an inhale here. Exhale, extend that right foot, pushing out through that heel, getting a nice stretch into our calf. And then inhale our right knee to our right wrist, and exhale, slide that left leg back as we move into pigeon. I'm gonna give you some options in pigeon today. So you can stay right here if this feels good to you. If you'd like to scoop that belly forward and move into a little bit of a back bend, you absolutely can, really pressing through that heart. But it shouldn't hurt your lower back, so really keep that pelvis tilted forward. From here, if you'd like to exhale and hinge all the way forward, you can. Or bring your hands to your heart, and you can take a pigeon twist. Lift through that heart and exhale. Bring that left elbow outside that right knee. Long through our spine, twist to those shoulders. That's gonna get you deeper into that piriformis. Nice big inhale, nice smooth exhale. I don't know why we've never done this one before, but I like it. Now, if you're in the twist, go ahead and rotate that body forward and come all the way down into our resting pigeon. And then let's press those palms into the mat. Inhale, come on up. Flip that back toe and exhale, slide that right leg back into tabletop. Let's move those hips from side to side. Have an inhale here, and then exhale, extend that left leg, push out through that heel. And inhale, bring that left knee into your left wrist and slide that right leg on back. Try to square those hips up. And if you need some support under that left hip, put something under that left hip. You don't want to be in pain or be straining into this. We're taking a more relaxing pigeon here. And then inhale, if you'd like to take a little back fold, go ahead and start with that. Lift through our heart. And then coming back to the center. Bring those arms on up, hands to your heart. Lengthen through that spine, and then bring that right elbow outside that left knee if that feels good to you. Otherwise, go ahead and just hinge all the way forward. Lengthen through that spine and give a nice big twist. Now, if you're in the twist, come on forward and then let yourself totally relax. And let's go ahead and press those palms into the mat and inhale. Bring yourself on up. Press yourself up. Slide that left leg back into tabletop. Again, move those hips from side to side. And let's go ahead and bring our toes together, knees mat distance apart, and exhale, slide on into child's pose. You can bring those arms nice and long. Let those shoulders slide away from your ears. Take a nice big inhale and exhale. Let those hips sink towards your heels. You can relax your head to the mat if you like. And if your head's straining and doesn't make it all the way to the mat, put something under your forehead to give you some support. Inhale, really press through that heart. Shoulders are sliding down your back, and exhale, hips to the heel. Once you feel your hips are as far as they can go, go ahead and let that chest sink toward the floor. And then on your next exhale, let's walk those arms off the right side of our mat, going for a crescent moon in the top half of our body, extending that left arm out as far as you can go. Take a nice big inhale and exhale, sink into this little side bend. And then inhale, let's come back through the center. And exhale, keep on going to that left side, reaching out with that right arm. Take a nice big inhale and exhale, sinking into the side bend. And inhale, come back to the center. Palms come together in front of you, and when you're ready, bend at your elbows, bring your hands all the way to the base of your neck or as close as you can get. Walk your elbows away from you, getting those underarms closer to the ground. And exhale those hands back to the mat. Press those palms in. Inhale, come on up. Drop those hands off to one side. Bring those legs on around. If you have a strap, keep it nearby. Otherwise, you can use a t-shirt or a towel, or we're going to stretch those hamstrings. Whatever works for you. So take a nice big inhale and exhale. Let's gently roll on back. Bring those legs with you. Give them a nice squeeze here. And then on your exhale, let's release that left leg out to the mat. Grab that strap and wrap it around the ball of your right foot. And on an inhale, let's send that heel straight up toward the ceiling. With every inhale, push through that heel. Now, if you don't have a strap or you don't have anything to grab onto, if you can reach your toe, go ahead and grab your toe. Or if you'd like to just grab onto your calf instead, you can do that. So continue to push through that heel as you inhale. We're just going to start with that nice straight or straight-ish leg at first. If it feels a little too much on the back of the knees, remember to give that gentle bend to your knee. See if you can get your toes to dip below your heel to give you a deeper stretch. You might be feeling that from your hip all the way out through your heel. Just as a reminder, drink lots of water. You all know this, but it's important. Relax those shoulders. If you're holding on to your strap and your shoulders are hunching forward, let those shoulders roll back. Now on our exhale, let's start to drop those toes toward the floor above our head. Ooh, my leg's a little trembly this morning, which is okay, it doesn't hurt. So if your leg's a little trembly, it's okay, it's just we haven't been stretching them in a while. If it hurts, then you want to release a little bit. Every inhale, lengthen through that leg. Every exhale, sink that leg closer to your body. And then on an exhale, let's lift that right leg open to our right side. Keep that left hip flat on the mat if you can stand it. Push through our heel on the inhale, getting that nice inner thigh stretch. And then inhale, let's bring that right leg back to the center, remove that strap. Let's bring that right leg into our chest, giving a nice big hug. And exhale, drop that right leg over to your left side. That right hip will come off the mat. To see if you can get that right shoulder to head back toward the mat. Extending your arms out to the T if you like. Take a nice big inhale, and as you exhale, let that right leg get heavy as it moves toward the mat, sinking you deeper into this twist. Turn your gaze out over those right fingertips if that feels good for your head and neck. If it's a little too much for your neck, then focus your gaze up toward the ceiling. And inhale, let's cruise back to the center. And exhale, release that right leg out to the mat. Inhale, hug in your left leg. Nice big squeeze of that leg. And then take that strap and wrap it around the ball of your left foot. And on your inhale, send that left leg up toward the ceiling. Nice deep stretch in the back of that leg. Relax those shoulders back to the mat. Check in on your knee, the back of your knee. Give it a bend if you need to. Push through that heel. And now with an exhale, let's take those toes and move them toward the floor above your head. Shoulders roll back to the mat. Every inhale, lengthen through that leg. Every exhale, toes sink toward the floor. Reaching up and grabbing those toes if you want to. And exhale, bring that leg back into neutral. Or, I'm sorry, drop it out to your left side. I was going to skip a whole step there. Drop that left leg open to your left side. Roll that right hip back. Keeping it nice and flat on the floor, as flat as you can. Feel that stretch into your inner thigh. Make sure it doesn't hurt. If it's a little too much, you can always support that left leg with a hand or with a block. And then inhale that left leg back into neutral. Release that strap. Hug that leg in. Nice big inhale. And exhale, drop that left leg over to your right side. Roll that left shoulder back. Extend your left arm out to the left side. Turn your gaze out over those fingertips if that feels okay for your body. Let that left leg get heavy as it sinks toward the floor. And inhale, let's cruise back to the center. Hugging both knees in at the chest here. Let's rock from side to side if that feels good. Or go all the way into happy baby. Taking whatever last little movements you need right here. And then inhale, let's hug those knees in. And exhale, release those legs out to the mat. Let your arms relax to the side, shoulders roll back toward the floor. Take a nice deep breath in and send all that air away. Big breath in and big exhale. One more time, big deep breath. And as you exhale this time, release that controlled breathing. Let your body get heavy. Send those thoughts away on their little thought bubble. They'll catch up with you later today. And let yourself relax. With your next breath, you can begin to awaken. Moving your body wherever it strikes you first. Maybe it's the toes, maybe it's the fingers. Maybe you want to rock your head from side to side. And we'll make our way on up to our nice easy seat. You can hug your knees in. If you'd like to rock on up, you can, or you can roll over to one side and gently press yourself up. Whatever feels right for you this morning. Now that it's beautiful and sunny out. We'll bring our hands to heart center, Anjali Mudra today. Or if you choose to just lie there and relax, you can. Go ahead and close your eyes. Hopefully you're feeling energized to take on your Friday. We'll do a couple of little mantras here. Feel free to repeat them out loud or in your head, however you're comfortable. I am safe and secure. I have courage and strength. I love my body and I trust its wisdom. Namaste.